Hi there, many of you saw my marinated eggplant video where I spoke about my mom, and so many of you also have left some beautiful and lovely comments about her and wish her the best for the future. Thank you for that. That means a lot to me, and I'll make sure that I'll pass it on. Now last year, Julie and I in the summer went to visit my mum and dad. We go every year, several times a year, but in this particular case or visit, my mum and I, for the very first time, cooked something together on camera. We made pasta con I tenerumi. Tenerumi are the young and tender leaves from the zucchini plant, but I'm talking about the serpent zucchini, which is a very long zucchini, quite chunky and very wiggly. It is a very, very typical summer dish. At the time the channel was very young, about 7 or 8 months, so now that you've got more context, I thought it would be a good idea to re-release the video, and hopefully as the channel has grown it will reach more people. Now, I was talking to my sister Mariella during the week about the eggplant video, and we were talking about the fact that my videos are a little bit longer than average, are going into quite a lot of detail, and she agrees with me that actually it is my style, but also she mentioned that maybe I should actually do the stuffed peppers dish, which my mom used to do when we were children. And now, as it happens, actually I've actually cooked stuffed peppers on the channel before, but it's a quick dish what I've done, whereas actually what we're talking about is a very authentic way of doing stuffed peppers, which involves several steps. It takes a little longer, but as you'd expect, the quality is different and it will be considerably more delicious than the standard stuffed peppers you might have seen on YouTube. So if you'd like me to cook that, I'll be delighted to do that, of course, and maybe I'll talk to you a little bit more about my mum, because actually, believe it or not, she had 6 children and I'm number 5 or 6, and to me that alone make a hero, of course, bringing 6 children in Sicily. But enough of that, let me show you this video, see what you think, and hopefully you will enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. Ciao ciao. Facciamo che Julie, how is it over here, Julie? Can you sit okay over here?
La mamma cucina di questo grande dish.
Okay, come on. Ready? Okay, buongiorno and a very good day this is. We are in Sicily visiting family, and this is my lovely mum. Today she's going to show me how to cook pasta con I tenerumi for real. Mamma, fammi vedere come si fa la pasta.
Tanto si fa
Queste cosa sono?
Tenerumi.
Ho capito. I tenerumi cosa sono?
Sono le foglie delle zucchine.
Okay. Tenerumi is, they are the leaves from the zucchini. Zucchini, these are the zucchini that she's talking about. I think they're called serpent, courgettes, serpent zucchini in English. But they're very common here in Sicily, and they're very widely used during the summer. There is a lot of pasta con tenerumi made during the summer. It's very much of a summer dish. E adesso che cosa stai facendo?
Sto pulendo le foglioline, queste, quelle belle, va bene?
So she's now removing the
Falle con
leaves.
pasta.
Ok, queste che fa? Le metto qua dentro?
Sì,
Ok.
falle con pasta.
E di questo che cosa ne facciamo? What shall we do with
Si
this?
buttano.
So she's nearly done. I'm going to show you. You need to come closer, Julie. No? So this is the leaf that we are going to be cooking, and it looks a bit like a big tree leaf. She actually has. Questi perché non vanno questi qua?
Che non sono buone.
She doesn't like these ones. Apparently they're not good enough, so she's throwing them away. They're old. Okay, and so that is all going to waste, and we're going to be moving on to the zucchini next. E da quanto tempo è che fai questa pasta, mamma?
Tutta la vita.
Tutta la vita con te. Quanti anni hai?
Io, 25.
Ah, she's only 25 apparently. So she says.
She's been making this all her life.
All alive,
Se la
yes.
fallo turco, sono 16, 12, 41.
Ok, so allora hai 83 anni.
Brava, sì.
Quasi 83 anni. 82 e mezzo, no 83. Questa che fa? Adesso la taglio io mentre tu fai l'altra?
Uguale, sì. Va bene, aspetta che la dobbiamo lavare pure.
Sì, le mettiamo tutte insieme e poi le laviamo?
Sì.
Tu mi devi dire quello che devo fare, io lo faccio.
Sì, tagliala
E
così.
questo è quanto a piacere mio.
Perché tu
She says I can do it
Questa
whatever I
no,
like.
quella la devo tagliare.
Sì, sì, sì. La taglio a rondelle allora, o la taglio a pezzettini, anzi è meglio, guarda, così.
Così, poi per lungo e poi ta ta ta.
Ta ta ta. Così e poi così?
E l'altro strappo.
Un altro di nuovo,
Sì.
va bene.
E poi la fai così.
So do what you like, but do as I say.
Perché deve portarla all'estero questo filmino.
Già.
Mamma mia, come mi sto emozionando.
E questa come si chiama?
Questa è zucchina.
No, no, la pasta che facciamo, pasta con i tenerumi.
Pasta con le
E come la chiama Gabriella?
Pasta con la foglia.
My daughter, Gabriella, when she was little, she tried this, she was what, 5 or 6? And because of the leaves, she could not remember obviously the word Tenerumi. And she used to call it pasta con la foglia, which means pasta with the leaves. And ever since, whenever they cook this pasta here, they could refer to it as pasta con la foglia, no longer pasta con i tenerumi. Spiegami quello che fai. Che devi fare?
Non si possono bruciare, sono piccolini.
Non si possono sbucciare, allora li facciamo interi, no?
Sì, sono così. Ci devo solo che staccare un po'.
Vuoi questo?
Le dobbiamo lavare però.
Dopo che li sbucci?
Sì. Mi piace.
Questo? Va bene. E cos'è il Pic Pac?
Allora, come si fa in italiano a spiegare?
È una salsetta che fai per la pasta?
Sì, pomodorino,
E poi cosa ci metti sul pomodoro?
aglio e pomodoro e basta.
Solo aglio e pomodoro, un po' di
Faccio
sale?
rosolare un pochino l'aglio, sì, poi un po' di sale e il pomodoro e basta.
She's now making a tomato base that will go with the zucchini and the leaves. It's called Pic Pac. I've actually done a video before, but I've not used these vegetables. I used what I had in England. We don't have these in England. After obviously being seen made by my mum for the real with the real thing is a different thing altogether. What she does, by the way, she's just removing the little bit from the top.
Because she doesn't like it.
She doesn't like
They have this thing about it being bitter.
Yes, and then at the moment we're just cutting them in half because they are very small. These are fresh cherry tomatoes.
E quello li devo tagliare.
Non lo so, penso che bastano.
Basta.
But if you do not have access to fresh cherry tomatoes, you can use plum tomatoes from a tin, that will be just as good. Ok, vado a pigliarti il pentolino?
Sì.
Questo di qua?
Sì.
Ci mettiamo un po' d'olio d'oliva?
Sì, un pochino d'olio e un pochino, prima un pochino di aglio e poi dammi
Allora io vado a pigliare l'olio, tu spiega giù di quello che fai.
aglio, pochino,
So she's taken the skin off the garlic.
Qua c'è l'olio, mamma. These are delicious. Quanti ce ne metti?
queste le metto tutte.
Tutti ce ne metti, yeah. So she's going to be putting about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, but they're not very big.
I just want to show you the olive oil bottle that we have here, everybody. Look, this is a whopping great red wine bottle that's been commandeered for the olive oil.
However, the bottle might not be the best, but the oil definitely is. It's
Yeah, that's
really
the
good
proper
olive
job,
oil.
isn't
That's the
it?
proper
Yeah,
job.
it's local
They buy
olive
it
oil.
in big containers, like metal containers of 100 liters, and then they use it throughout the year. It's like liquid gold.
Ma le persone che vedono questo video lo sanno che siamo mamma e figlio.
Adesso sì. She's asking if people know that she's my mom. I said yes, they will know. They will know now.
Little oil.
Io queste cose
No,
piccole
no.
non le posso vedere.
Oh,
Vai, vai, vai.
oh. I always mention how much oil I put in everything. Now you can see, everybody. Now we're cooking on gas.
We're going to let this cook now for about 5 to 10 minutes until the tomatoes have softened up. Then we will turn it off and we will cook the zucchini separately. Questo è basilico.
She's washing the leaves at the minute.
Ok, allora stai lavando le foglie. These are very very sandy because it's a very sandy area here, so they do carry a lot of sand. That's why she's washing them thoroughly. She's now washing the zucchini themselves. I'm not sure why she's doing that because she has actually peeled them, but they wash everything here, and it's my mum, so she cannot do wrong. E adesso che stai facendo, mamma?
Sto tagliando la verdura e poi poterla fare con la pasta.
She's now cutting them. So she's washed them. As she cuts them, she takes out the bits that she still don't like them, and then she's cutting them into little pieces. If you do not have access, unlikely, unless you live in Sicily, to this sort of vegetable, you can make this with spinach. I make it with spinach in England, or any large leaf vegetable. And clearly, if it's smaller than these ones, you don't need to cut it. I don't tend to cut mine, unless they're
We've
large
used spring
ones.
greens as well.
Spring
haven't
greens,
we?
spring greens I do cut them, but if I use spinach, I do not cut it. No. Perfetto. Poi ci mettiamo cosa? Le zucchine. Queste le facciamo cuocere per cosa? Per 5 minuti?
Sì.
Vabbè. Allora ci metto il coperchio, va bene? Allora sei pronta?
Sì.
Perfetto. E questi per quanto li facciamo cuocere ora?
Ma ci mette la pasta?
Sì, poi ci mettiamo la pasta, quindi
5
5 minuti, sì.
5 minuti per la pasta.
Va bene, quindi questo lo vuoi? Allora 5 minuti e ci mettiamo la
Il
pasta.
sale messo?
Sì, l'hai messo prima, sì. Okay, another 5 minutes and we can put the pasta in. I'm going to show you the pasta now. This is spaghetti, but you can buy it here in Italy as broken spaghetti already, specifically made for this type of pasta. Incredible. I break my own when I make it, but this is already pretty broken. So 5 minutes.
Sale messo c'era.
Sì, sì. Quanto deve cuocere? 5 minuti perché è piccolina, vero?
Sì.
Okay. This will take only about 5 minutes to cook because it's only small pasta. So see in about 5 or 6 minutes. There's too much water, so we've decided to take some out, and we will keep the stock for some lovely vegetable stuff. She's blaming me now for putting too much water in. She's forgotten that she put it in.
Vediamo ora. Vediamo ora. Mettiamo qua.
Sì, vai.
A me pare assai che l'acqua.
Ancora assai acqua c'è? No, un po' di addosso.
Sì, sì, assai. Che poi...
It's decided there's still too much water in it. Okay.
Either that or she's forgotten she's taken some out, bless her.
Ora la buttiamo, sì. Pupino is Sicilian for Lego. Another Lego.
A quella blu.
Va bene. Okay.
Va bene.
This is a very important part of Italian cooking, the fan.
I'm going to put a little oil. She said we're going to be putting in a little oil.
A little oil. Let me just get closer so we can see. Oh, well, that was a little actually. That was quite impressive.
To a standard is a little, yes. Perfetto.
Forse ci vuole qua un po' d'olio crudo, no?
Sì, l'hai messa già.
Ce l'ha messo
Sì.
crudo.
Sì, l'ha messo ora.
Va bene.
Va bene.
E possiamo fare i piatti.
Facciamo i piatti?
Sì.
Lo fai uno tu?
Mica uguale.
Poi io faccio il resto, dai.
Va bene così?
Perfetto, sì, grazie.
Buonissima. Forse ci vuole forse un pizzico di sale.
Un poco di sale, va bene, ora io lo mettiamo a tavola. Apparently it's lovely, but a little bit more salt. Unsurprisingly. Okay, great. Thank you for watching and have a lovely day. Ciao ciao.
Ciao ciao Lucia.
Ciao amore, ciao. Buona giornata.